Hello and welcome to what will probably be one of the most important JLectures yet. This is a JLecture for the month of March of 2023 entitled How to Build a Strong Personal Brand, and it's something that I, emphasize strongly and identify strongly with. So first of all, the details such objectives, let's get through this quick. A personal brand is the way you present yourself to the outside world, and a strong personal brand can help you stand out in a crowded market and build trust with your audience, which is very important. This presentation will cover strategies for building a strong personal brand, which is particularly helpful if you're an entrepreneur or if you're a content creator. So first of all, define your unique value proposition. So this is called a UVP. Your unique value proposition, or the UVP, is what sets you apart from others in your field. So in order to determine this, you need to identify, first of all, your strengths, then your skills, and then your experiences that make you unique. It's very good to journal this or write it down. So use your UVP to create a consistent message across all your branding efforts. So you don't want your website to seem too far apart from your YouTube channel. You don't want to have two platforms. On one you have a predominantly male audience, and on the other one a female. This is the case for me. There is a huge disparity between my YouTube and my TikTok account. Because on my TikTok account I have over 80% female followers, whereas on my YouTube account I have, I think, something closer to 95% male viewers. So there's a huge disparity between the two, and what I found is that it decreases the probability of me getting people from one platform to watch content on the other. So if I plug stuff in from my TikTok in my videos, then here on YouTube I'll get little views on TikTok. Whereas if I advertise my YouTube videos on TikTok, only a few people are going to come in and watch them on YouTube. This is also true because TikTok has a short attention span, but you want to keep your message consistent across all platforms and use the same style and theme and branding to gather a similar audience across all your efforts. Even if the platforms are a little bit different, or if you'll experience a lot of difficulty transitioning from one to the other, because then people from one platform can recognize you on the other instantly and can recognize that they either like or dislike your content, which will help the filtering process. Next, build your online presence. Your online presence is one of the key components of your personal brand. You need to use social media or a personal website or other online platforms like Rumble, for example, which I've recently made, to showcase your expertise. So maybe you could create a consistent look and feel across all your online channels. Not a bad idea. Something I've emphasized strongly before. Preferably if you're filming, appear in a similar, type of clothing. This is what I try to do a lot of the time. And use various, symbols and messages across social media, which is what I've done with the Scorpion. You need to apply all of this very diligently to everything that you're doing online. A lot of people don't do this, and it just comes and rubs them in the back. Next, very important, network and collaborate. Networking and collaborating with others in your industry can help you build your personal brand. For this, for me, this has been, one of the marking stones of my channel. I've been able to collaborate with a lot of the smaller channels in the self-improvement community, network with a lot of them. I'm very happy to have a lot of friends that are making videos in the same field that I am. And I've garnered a lot of ideas, including this one for JLectures, from them. So having things like my personal Discord server, which I plan to open up soon, really does help me, get my ducks in a row, so to say. If you're in a bit of a more professional setting that's outside a niche YouTube community, maybe attend industry events, join professional groups, reach out to others in your field. Simple things like cold emailing can actually land you huge deals. I know this one guy who's one of my editors. He's been able to land jobs with these large rap groups who need music videos simply because he's reached out to them through email and given examples of his work. And then they decided, hey, we're going to pay you $400 per video. So $400 per 4 or 6 minute music video to edit. That's a pretty good deal off of just messaging someone out of the blue. But cold emailing, cold messaging on platforms such as Instagram, just generally networking will help you build your brand up like no other thing. There's genuinely no better way to grow than having a mentor who's already in the place where you want to be. That's a whole nother scenario, but keep networking, collaborating in mind. Attend events, collaborate on projects, and share your knowledge with others. Note that this only applies to fields where you actually want to grow and see yourself having a direct future in. Consistency is key. Consistency, one of the most important things for publishing content online. Consistency is key to building a strong personal brand. Obviously, don't get obsessed about it. Don't try to be consistent all of the time, or you just won't be original. But you can be consistent and original at the same time, which is really good. Maintain a consistent look and feel across all your branding efforts. I've already emphasized this twice before. I'm emphasizing it again because it's extremely important. Be consistent in the way you communicate and present yourself to the world. Presenting yourself to the outside world is one of the marking keystones of being an online entrepreneur or online content creator. If you're making videos, games, books, writing, anything, blogging, putting out content, doing anything of the sort, you really do need to be consistent in the way that you present yourself. Monitor your online reputation. This is particularly important if you're a big content creator. Your online reputation can impact your personal brand severely. If people don't like you, they won't consume your content. Monitor your online presence and respond to any negative feedback you may face, and use online tools to track your online reputation and make necessary adjustments when you can. This will start preferably on social media. You want to put a good image of yourself out on social media. If you've put out controversial stuff in the past and don't want that to be in your brand image, you might want to consider deleting that. And remember that when something goes out onto the internet, it's very hard to remove it. This is just basic stuff, but it's worth remembering when you're building a personal brand out of yourself. So build credibility, because you're only human. Building credibility is important for building a strong personal brand. Ideally, you'd share your knowledge through blog posts, videos, and other content. This is something that I believe that the Tates have remarked upon when they did courses. That one of the ways to earn money is to put out information. And I've developed this into an entire concept named stacking. So the idea of stacking is to make informational content and publish it onto the internet. And the more informational content you make, such as these JLectures, the more attention your previous informational content will get. And that way you can actually help people and make money at the same time, which is very good. So by sharing your knowledge, you'll contribute something of value so that people know that your message is valuable. When you're starting out, people are not going to look for you specifically. They're going to look for, how to fix a broken car. And if you can provide that value to them, and if they like your personality, they'll follow you for more stuff than just fixing a car. Hopefully that makes sense. So you want to share your knowledge first, and then add your personal take or opinion later, because people aren't going to come listen to your opinion if you're just a random guy. People aren't going to come listen to your take if you have nothing to back it up with. You know what I mean? Seek out speaking opportunities and other ways to showcase your expertise. Obviously, way easier if you're extroverted like me, but this can apply to a lot of people. It depends on how you build yourself up in a way that you communicate to others. Both are very important. Conclusion, finally. Hopefully you'll be like this guy with a lot of money. Building a strong personal brand takes time and effort, and define your unique value proposition, build your online presence, network and collaborate, be consistent, monitor your online reputation, and remember to build credibility. And with these strategies, you can build a strong personal brand that helps you stand out in your field. Hopefully this helped you, and this has been one of the most important presentations that I've made in JLecture to this day. So if you feel like you need to, do watch it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.